Before we begin, I just need you to sign here. This is just consent that you're happy to do what we're doing and move ahead with the process.
No worries.
Thank you very much. We've already done your pre-screening, but I just need to double check and ask again. Any medical concerns, any injuries, any issues?
Nope, no good.
Perfect. We can move ahead. Okay, so I've got your information here. It says 20 years old.
Yep.
Awesome. You've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 3 months.
Exactly.
I understand you want to improve your fitness in the sport and that you've been finding sparring sessions, you're quickly losing breath and not lasting, or you're struggling to last the 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, that's right.
Correct? Cool. It also states that you're feeling weaker than other people your size, other women your size, during grappling exchanges.
That's true.
Very fixable. Just going over your background, you have done exercise before, you've played high school volleyball, you've also done running.
Yeah.
However, you're not doing any exercise at the moment.
That's true.
All right. Okay, so with that information, I've outlined some fitness components that we're going to work on. They're your muscular strength, your muscular endurance, and your cardiovascular endurance, cardiorespiratory endurance. We've got no worries about your BMI or your weight. Because you're quickly fatiguing in BJJ, that's why I believe you're lacking possibly in your cardiovascular and your muscular endurance, and that's what we're going to test today. Your muscular strength is also just a bit of a concern just because you highlighted that you are feeling a bit weaker in grappling exchanges. So to test those things, those areas, those focus areas, we've got 3 tests for you today. We've got a push-up test, a 3-minute burpee test, and just the basic heart rate measure. I'm going to start with the heart rate measure. I'm just going to take your resting heart rate. This will help me understand your baseline fitness, and then we're going to go out and do a max exertion and find out what your max heart rate is going to be. Okay, for the heart rate measure, I'm just going to need your wrist. I'm going to count your beats for 20 seconds and then I multiply that by 3 to get a overall beats per minute.
Okay.
Beautiful. So I'm going to count out loud once it gets to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you had a resting heart rate of 72 beats per minute. According to the United States Center for Disease Control, this puts you within the 25th and 75th percentile. So that's all right. That shows you've got a good baseline and we've got plenty to work with. Next, we're going to go for a max exertion and find out what your max heart rate is. So now we're going to measure your maximum heart rate, okay? We're going to do this by doing 2 sprints on here. I'm going to get you to go as hard as you can for 10 seconds.
Okay.
We're going to relax for a little bit and then back at it for another 10 seconds. Then I'll immediately test your heartbeat.
Okay.
And we'll see what your maximum is.
Perfect. Yep.
Awesome. Ready? Set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7, 8. Push, 9, 10. Done. 3. And go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. 10 seconds. Ready? Give me your wrist. I'll start the timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you got 140 beats per minute. Alright? It's good knowledge. Okay, we can use that to find out what your maximum is. When I'm developing a program for you, I can figure out how hard you should be going using your beats per minute. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the next thing.
Perfect.
So the next test we're gonna do is the 3-minute burpee test. Okay. This is a whole body explosive movement, similar to BJJ. It mimics that kind of whole body moving endurance. So it's going to last for 3 minutes. I'm going to get you to do as many burpees as possible in that time. There's actually an international standard for doing this test, so there's a lot of data around it, around what you should get, or not what you should get, but what the averages are, what the best looks like, what the worst looks like, etc. So to do this, all you have to do is a jump. You're a bit shorter than me, so you won't hit the roof. A jump, hands down, hop back, hop up, and jump again. Okay?
Yeah.
A lot of people think you need to do a push-up, but for this standard that we're using, no push-ups needed.
Okay.
This will be great for measuring your cardiovascular endurance, your cardiovascular strength, and your cardiorespiratory endurance as well. Both things that sounds that you're struggling with, especially in those rolls in BJJ.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let me just see you do one burpee just to see your technique, copying what I did.
So we jump first?
Jump first, down, back, up, and jump. Good job. Great. We're going to do that for 3 minutes.
No worries.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ready and go. 1. Let's go a bit faster. Let's pick up that pace a bit. Let's get some more in. 2. Good job. Excellent. Ready? 3. Try jump a bit more to your hands.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go. 4. 5. Remember, you've got 3 minutes, so pace yourself. 6. Excellent effort. Relax, rest if you need a break. So you got 21 burpees. That was an awesome effort you put in. However, it does kind of explain a little bit of why you're getting it puffed out. Okay, so you actually scored within the lower ranges. So the other area of focus was your muscular strength and endurance. This next test will test both. It's the push-up test, and what I'm going to get you to do is for 1 minute, do as many push-ups as possible. This, like you were saying, you were struggling with your strength in grappling exchanges. You felt a bit weaker than some women, so this will see how your strength is right now, and then for your muscular strength and endurance, can you do push-ups on your toes?
Not really.
That's fine, that's fine. So we'll do them on our knees. What I need you to do, you don't have to do it with me, I'll just demonstrate, is have a straight back, and I can make sure you've got a straight back. It's sometimes hard to see if you're on the ground. Hands directly under your shoulders,
Yeah.
and look forward if you can, but if you can't, like, no worries. And push up all the way down, chest to the ground, back up again.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that for 1 minute. Do as many as you can. If you get tired, you can take your hands off, shake it. When you're ready, get into position, and I'll start the clock for the minute. Just straighten your back a bit more. Push your hips forward. Good. All right. Ready and go. 1, 2, good job. Let's go. 3, awesome. You managed 12, which is an excellent effort. For your age, it's average, but it's on the low end of average. So that might explain a little bit why, to other women your size, especially if they've been grappling or doing jiu-jitsu for longer, you're feeling a little bit weaker. But you've got a great baseline. It's something we can definitely improve. I've come up with a few SMART goals, all right? And these will help you get to where you want to be, having better, being better in the rolls, not losing your breath, and being a bit stronger.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first goal, this will also, by the way, influence the training plan that I'll develop for you. So the first goal is to increase your cardiovascular and respiratory endurance. We're gonna measure it with that 3-minute burpee test again later on in about 8 weeks.
Okay.
We want to get to about 42 burpees, okay? that'd be 100% increase from what you had, and I think it's super doable in an 8-week period. The next goal is to increase your upper body endurance, okay? Once again, we'll use the 1-minute push-up test to measure that, and I reckon you can get 15 push-ups on your toes. All right, I'm being ambitious, but we've got 8 weeks to do this. All right, and the last test is, or the last goal is to complete 2 5-minute BJJ sparring rounds back to back without being puffed out. Okay, if the 8-week plan goes according, you should be able to not be puffed out in your rolls, not have that loss of breath, and be more comfortable in completing sparring rounds. And I think it's a great goal to show that you have improved. And